Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with a weekly coming around. We are at the end of this week's Marvel haul. We still got Image, so we're not doing a roundup. So let's kick things off with Alien Paradiso, number 5, concluding the miniseries. Where we left off, um, Sula and Dash had discovered the fact that Dash's partner was a synth, was an artificial person, and Sula's boss, Ricky Valentine, had managed to actually get to the armory or his armory and potentially get off world while one of the one member of the staff has been had ran into Sula and Dash. So the issue opens with Xenomorphs running wild through the casino. Um, the staff member states that there are staff access hallways throughout the resort, as Mr. Maggie didn't want guests to notice support staff coming and going. So they have their own service pass around the resort. Sula makes the point that the elites can't even see the people that are grinding underfoot. Though it's stated that the staff member was saved from a difficult life. So, the trio made their way through one of the access corridors and out to the landing pad where Ricky Valentine is boarding his ship, and says that there's only room for one on the ship. But Sula tries to convince Ricky to let everyone aboard, but Ricky's not going for it. But during the standoff, Dash sees something on the hull, an alien one of the xenomorphs crawling on it. It attacks Ricky and bites part of his prosthetic arm off, which is holding a shotgun. Then Ricky shoots the xenomorph with his pistol, and closes the entrance ramp for his ship, and Prince lifts off. Sue grabs the shotgun that Ricky was holding when xenomorphs swarm out of the building, but Dash points out that looks like something in the blood is burning through the hull of Ricky's ship, and the fuel tanks are on the other side of the ship. So Sula shoots at the getting a puddle of rocket fuel, and the ship explodes, taking with it a good deal of xenomorphs. Sulu says they need another ship, and Dash points out that the Arrow Gold guys who started the whole thing was kind enough to leave his junker unlocked. And so, they find, well, multiple dead bodies aboard, and the senator here here's a communication about a someone needing willing to pay highly lucrative sum of money for safe delivery. Tula and Dash discovered the eggs that were being smuggled by the Arrow Gold guys, and one of them attempts to impregnate Facehugger, attempts to impregnate Dash, but Sulu flings it off and shoots it. And it is said that all the eggs gotta be destroyed, but the staff member has left the ship, and is on the running, and so Sula and Dash destroy the eggs on the ship as Colonel Marshals show up. You know, just the hard part's over. But Dash suggests that Sula enlist in the Colonial Marshals, and he'll vouch for her. You know, she'll get her record expunged, but however, Sula points out that either the Marshals or the companies that actually run things that probably orchestrated the whole thing. So, and it has Sula reconsidering why her old man's death was redacted to hell and back, and what she can do about it. And Dash asks Sula to stay in contact, and she says that she doesn't trust easy, but since she saved him from the facehugger, Dash suggests that Sula hijack one of the dead rich space yachts and get out before his coworkers arrive. Saves his paperwork. However, later the staff member has managed to get a hold of someone from Utani. He explained he has a facehugger egg in the containment pod. So he doesn't want to know what the thing is. Doesn't want to know what they're going to do with it. Just wants a better life for his family. And so, what's waiting time willing to pay for it? And that is where the series ends. You have to wonder when that when the Sackner's home planet gets turned into a staging ground, a test ground for xenomorphs. But anyways, moving on to our next book, we've got Star Wars Jedi Knights #2. Where we left off, the Jedi had to reconsider a strike on a mission on a planet. Perhaps realize they perhaps don't have all the information that's necessary, and Qui-Gon Jinn was attacked with another Jedi, leading his Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi to begin have visions of Obi-Wan's or Qui-Gon's death. So the issue opens with Yoda and another Jedi taking on what, honestly, in all honesty, basically xenomorphs. Visually distinct xenomorphs on the planet Varus. Earlier, Yoda and Jedi Vecna Mooncrest were looking over basically their how Varus's plot crops when the droid that's escorting them leaves. Vecna and Yoda agree that they're being lied to, or at least they're being deceived. Yoda saying that the Prime is clearly trying to hide the nature of what's really going on there, and so they tell everyone on the planet they're leaving, but they use some exploring of the planet, and apparently Vecna's implants are reacting to some of the radiation. Apparently, he has implants meant to compensate for his congenital condition, but they're vulnerable to certain kinds of radiation. As the side effects get stronger as they get closer. And they discover, well, and of course they run into basically the visually distinct not xenomorphs. And they, which they plow through, and they come upon at the Prime. The creature is Zerexi, mindless, obedient, deadly. Xenomorphs. But Yoda fights at the Prime and manages to damage his armor. Leading to the Prime escaping, flanked by what appear to be two Trade Federation commando droids. But say that more Jedi are summoned to destroy the Zexi, down to the last one. However, it's revealed that a ship is carrying quite a few eggs, or embryos of Zexi, and that would be the ship that the Prime escaped on. Meanwhile, on Coruscant, Obi-Wan tells Qui-Gon about his visions of Qui-Gon's pending death, and apparently the person that killed Obi-Wan and kills Qui-Gon in Obi-Wan's vision, Corliss Wrath. Never been seen before by Qui-Gon. That is where the issue ends. And of course, we know exactly who kills Qui-Gon and when, but it is not Corliss Wrath, but rather Darth Maul. And it's more than a few years after the events of the series. Anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.